Effin' Sharp presents a Korean-inspired stuffed flank steak featuring the Effin' Sharp Santoku, boning knife, and chef's knife. Starting with our vegetable prep, let's take off the root end of our scallions as well as the very top end, maybe about 2 inches down depending on your scallions. Next, slice your scallions into about 2-inch pieces. Set your scallions aside, grab a knob of ginger and a spoon. Using the back of the spoon, go ahead and scrape at the ginger skin, removing that. Then go ahead and clean up any bits of the ginger. Now simply slice your ginger into rounds. When you've finished with your ginger slices, go ahead and take a few of those rounds, stack them on top of each other as we're going to do a quarter turn and slice into a julienne cut. Now we'll take that and turn it 180 degrees, and then we'll continue until we have a nice minced ginger. Using your favorite kimchi, grab your Santoku knife and just give it a thorough rough chop. Set all your veggies aside and let's move on to the flank steak. We're going to butterfly our flank steak using the Effin' Sharp boning knife, perfect for this task. Starting with your thinnest width of your flank steak, work your boning knife halfway through the meat and just work slowly here. The object is to cut through halfway into the flank steak, peeling it back as though you're opening a book. Continue working your boning knife slowly, peeling back, making sure that you're still halfway through until you flatten it out, making sure not to cut all the way through. Peel it open. Now we're ready to spread our kimchi as the base layer on top of our flank steak. And now we'll add rows of shredded mozzarella. I'm leaving spaces here so that way I can fill it with the scallions, and then finally topped with that minced fresh ginger. Working from the end closest to you, go ahead and start rolling your flank steak tightly, making sure to use your fingers and fingertips to pull in those ingredients as you continue to work along until you end up seam side down at the very opposite end. Using some butcher's twine, we're just going to go ahead and make some simple knots. This will hold your stuffed flank steak together as you sear it and then roast it in the oven. We're going to go ahead and do this about 1 inch apart from each string. Again, just a simple knot to double knot to hold it together. When you've finished, this is roughly what it should look like. Now place your flank steak into a hot pan over medium-high to high heat with a little oil. Press down, just creating a nice seal. We're going to brown on all sides, about 1 minute to 1.5 minutes on each. Don't forget to season the outside of your flank steak with some salt. When you see that nice crust forming, go ahead and start turning. And then place your seared roast onto a foil-lined baking sheet into the oven at 350 until internal temperature of 130. Rest, slice into your beautiful creation, and enjoy.